Y'all already know what the fuck going on. The South Shakers in the building, Battleground Podcast, the Shakers Den. I hope you checked out that interview with Tim Battle and Eli earlier with the HBK, the Heartbreak Kid. And now, one of the best bookers in the business, Shawn Michaels. But we are here to get a little uncensored, a little raw pause. NXT Uncut is in the den.
That is right, you guys. Of course, it's your Tuesday night edition, as always, of NXT Uncut in the Den. And it looks like, well, you were kind of going in and out a bit with your Wi-Fi, but just a little bit. You're back now, though. We can see you now.
I
I
might
hope
have
you
to do
guys
some
enjoyed tonight's
rearranging.
episode. You might. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode of NXT. Of course, we're on the heels of Vengeance Day this Sunday. And like Nikki said in the beginning, definitely make sure you guys have checked out that interview with Battleground Podcast with Shawn Michaels ahead of Vengeance Day. Talked about a lot of different things. Some of the parts of the interview was quoted today throughout social media. So if you haven't checked out that interview, definitely go and check that out. But of course, we are the Salt Shakers. Dream Santana, Nikki Bush in the building for NXT Uncut. And of course, it's prediction night as well for us with Vengeance Day. And we're going to go ahead and dive into the show because the unexpected happened. I was not thinking that the ending of this match would be what it was. I thought that maybe they were going to lose, but you know, that's what happened when I doubt my man. You know, he hasn't proved me wrong since the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into what kicked what kicked us off tonight. The semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Carmella Hayes and Trick Williams taking on LWO's Joaquin and Cruz. And great. I, you know, come on, listen. I had to do it, Dwayne. You know, so I'm not a side part kind of girl, but what I'm trying to, I'm always in my middle parts, and that's that. But I'm trying to see what this side part is giving me. I give you that much. But what Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams gave us was a victory tonight. As like I said, they took on LWO, and I mean, there was a lot that was going on within this match here. Um, like I said, I was not expecting Mello and Trick to take this victory to go off to the finals to be facing Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, but they are. But LWO had a great showing tonight. Really even getting to this point here to even be a part of semifinals when they're not even on the NXT roster anymore and now on SmackDown. So that was a great showing for all four of these gentlemen, and Trick Williams getting that victory for the team to be exact. Um, Looks like Trick and Mellow Gang is going into the right direction until we get to later on tonight. Nikki, did you think Trick and Mellow were going to advance on too,
Hell
or were
no.
you like not a chance, like
I
not
wanted
right
to
now?
see
So,
my man.
okay,
I
all right.
did, bro. I'm just being real. I wanted to see my man Sunday, okay? But I think that this causes a lot of story and I think it works. I'm actually not mad at it because now the matchup is gonna be like I
Mm-hmm.
tweeted about. It was one of the only tweets I really said on NXT tonight. These four men that are going to be in this final, star-studded, and I know people are like, "But Baron Corbin's there." Yeah, I said that. It's working. Whatever they're doing is working, and I don't know. I was not expecting this, but I'm not mad. I'm happy for you. Like I told you earlier, I hope you're ready to come wipe them tears and take that loss on Sunday.
Girl, who knows what can happen? You can never trust a dog, I tell you that. But just saying.
She called
Do you feel like what?
she called you roaches. That's what that reminded me of when you said dogs.
Oh,
She
listen.
called roaches.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah,
I do feel like Trick has been improving a lot in the ring. He definitely has the crowd on lock. I mean, he is orange, so you right on that, Dwayne. I'll tell you that much.
we need
Um
that in the super chat.
Run is the new black.
That's a
Uh
whole series.
okay, Ria's over here mess with me right now. Uh sorry. Leave me alone. Okay, girl.
Damn, she must have been looking for me. Haha.
You not home, so she gotta make
Yeah.
her rounds over here.
If my
Oh
light
whatever.
is flashing on its own, like at home, nuts.
All right, Ria. But yeah, I do feel like Trick has been improving a lot in the ring. Like I say, he has the crowd on lock when he came on Friday for SmackDown. Like nobody was expecting it. He came out, whole crowd went crazy. So I do feel like he is improving inside of the ring. I will give him that, honestly, because at one point he was a little still struggling a little bit, but I think he's gotten the hang of it, especially with him working with CM Punk over the weekend as well, being someone who was selected to work with CM Punk. That definitely says a lot. Alongside with Melo and alongside with Braun Breaker and alongside Lexus King. So like I feel like that says a lot about if CM Punk enlisted you to be someone that to help him train for the Royal Rumble. That definitely says a lot about his improvement in the ring and stuff like that. So he's definitely won the crowd over in a way and definitely has the crowd on his back too. So it's just all about what's to say is going to happen for Vengeance Day for him. But yeah, so finals will be Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Will. This is basically Team Nikki versus Team Santana. Really, that's really what it is. These are two teams um, that all have some type of history with each other. I say that. So I mean, it's just gonna be once again Melo and Braun find their way back to each other somehow, some way. But we'll definitely dive a little bit more into that as we get towards our predictions later on within the show. But after the match, Oba takes his anger out on LWO, and Dragon Lee comes out to try to save the day. But he gets swatted down like a fly, a Spanish fly at that. And I was just like, honey, done, done for. Flatline him, and he is left standing tall over
Cut it.
Dragon Lee. Well, you're not
Cut
feeling
it.
it?
Spanish fly, you are crazy as hell.
I can say
WW joke.
I can
Like,
say that.
girl, you can. But girl, that is hilarious. A Spanish fly at that.
Why his ass?
She
Telling
ate
you.
that. Look how she ate.
All right, but yeah, so Oba, I mean, he came in knocking him down and everything like that. So like, I don't know. Oba's kind of like he's kind of like going. I mean, I don't know, but Dragon Lee, I don't know if that flippy dippy stuff you doing gonna be able to hold down Oba because if he's doing what he did tonight, come Sunday, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get that championship back, sweetheart. I don't know, but that's not my man. That's yours, Nikki. You got to figure out what y'all gonna do over there.
I don't know, but I'm not mad at our champion. Well, I'm mad at him tonight, but this
Mm-hmm.
was definitely a distinctive breakaway from the
Mm-hmm.
division and to
Yeah.
really hold his dominance. I hate to say it, but he might be the most dominating
Mm-hmm.
North American champion. Not the best. I won't say the best because his reign just started. I still
Right.
Wesley like carried. I mean, there was some good. We had some good North American champions, but he is in the running, possibly being the most dominant. And child, he flatlined everybody.
He's
He didn't have
definitely.
to do that to Dragon,
Nobody told Dragon Lee to go up in the air. Now I'm just saying. You want to be a Spanish fly? He swatted you like one. All right. So we do move on because Ridge is obviously still trying to have this 3-on-1 match with everybody from Gallus. Lexus King is trying to hit on the new GM by bringing her a gift of him, autograph, sign, photo. a bunch of his merchandise and a cup that has her name, this first initial of her name, and just trying to butter her up. But I think people were more distracted because I did someone say that Ava is the new GM, but she's dressed like a pedestrian. So like I was just like, I mean, I listen, I don't know what GMs are supposed to dress like, but obviously I guess what Ava was wearing was just not like appropriate for a GM. Like, I don't know.
Well, she's a GM of a high school.
I think they wanted her to dress like, the assistant principal. They got the keys and the heels.
Shawn Michael comes out with a fucking blazer and a tank top with jeans and cowboy boots and a fucking hat.
But he's always dressed.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I don't know.
And it never changed. Like that's I think they have created this culture of
They want to come out like Sonya
you just
Deville,
wear whatever the hell you want to wear. And that's what? I like it like that. Because that's how it is in the office. Like when I started working in the office, I thought there would be a dress code. So I tried to be snatched and wear blazers and shit like that. But they don't do that. That's not their culture.
Blazers are hot, bro. I can't be seen walking around like blazers are like, they're cute. Don't get me wrong. Blazers are really, really cute and stylish and everything. But at times they can be really, really hot to wear a blazer. And honey, I just don't have it. I just really don't have the patience for it. But yeah, so Lexis King been trying to, figure out his way. She doesn't have the presence yet as a GM manager. She doesn't not right now. But I think that once she kind of, gets the hang of it and figure out because Ava, she has a style to her and everything. But I feel like once she kind of gets into the groove of feeling like what she's gonna be wearing, to kind of give her that GM authority and shit like that, I feel like it'll come around. But yeah, Lexis King was trying to give his stuff to or whatever to Ava, trying to butter her up, still trying to hit on her, shit like that. And she just basically puts him and Ridge in a match later on tonight. As we move on to the women of NXT, Roxanne Perez takes on Lara Stalker, Tatum Paxley, which I have to do adore Tatum so much. I think she's so amazing in the ring, and I'm so happy that even though she's played, being portrayed as this, obsessed person over Lara, it does allow me to be able to see her on TV and see her in the ring, because like I said, she's absolutely great. And of course, this is a match ahead of Roxanne, facing Lara for the NXT Women's Championship, and everything like that. So, but because like, Tatum was so like solely too focused on Lowry because she was out there on commentary, it definitely in much cost her the match, which Roxanne does have the victory, and a little bit of a momentum going into Vengeance Day to take on Lara, and they did like their standoff at the end. But I think that Tatum and Roxanne had a pretty good match. Just something to kind of get Roxanne kind of going, especially with her being a part of the Rumble and everything over the weekend too. Kind of sucks we didn't get a chance to see Lara be a part of it. I thought that would have been actually great for her in a sense, but I guess they want to protect their champion from any of this injury disease that they got going on around here too. So I think that's great. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. What's so interesting is how Roxanne looks like a little bit like Cora in this damn render down here. Like from like quick glance, like
yeah,
it's definitely giving Cora, like
yeah,
the baby sister. Like that. Are you looking forward to what Roxanne and Laura has kind of, gotten a little bit of build to what their match is going to be for Sunday?
I hate to say no,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just my initial thought. I just don't, because if Roxanne doesn't win, it doesn't matter, and that's just how I feel. If Lyra retains, then Lola comes out and does whatever. But I just think that this is just not what I wanted, and I don't think it would have been if Cora Jade. I think this was definitely Cora Jade's moment. That's what I was. I mean, when y'all should have heard me the Monday Night Raw, we were in Nashville, and they announced Clarksville, and I'm like, what? Hold on, Fort Campbell, like Austin P, like F&M Bank, like we finna go dumb. Like I don't really have to drive like that, so I'm like Cora, and then the injury comes, and so I'm still looking out on Tiffy doing something, but I'm not thrilled about this. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm thrilled about it either. But
Yeah.
we'll get into the predictions later. But it's they're gonna put on a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna put on a banger. So, but am I? Can I say like it's rare for me to be more excited about the men than the women, but NXT can do that because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they do such a great job with all of their women.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm very like, if my fave ain't in there, you know how it is. But you
Yeah.
know, personally, yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Yeah. So, whew, I don't know, but we're definitely going to get into that a little bit later when we get into the predictions. But speaking of the loser herself, Lola Vice versus Elektra Lopez. This was basically a send off, of course, for Miss Elektra. I know Mr. Ken Lewis is somewhere around, maybe making his rounds up in here because he hear Lola is on the screen. But this was I'm not gonna even lie, I don't even think this match was even 5 minutes before this thing was over with. I feel like with Lola and Elektra, they definitely had a chance to both show out that pent aggression that they had towards each other. Especially within the coming weeks of this kind of building, you can kind of see like the much of attention. It was a send off. Like Electra did not get packed up as you think. Let's start there. Let's see what things take Lola, after Vengeance Day and moving forward into, the next coming weeks for, NXT. Is she even gonna be shown on TV? That's the real question. That's what we really need to be asking. Because ever since she had won this contract, sometimes I feel like she don't even exist anymore. You know? The only time she come around is when she, don't have anything else to do at times. And a lot of times that's she really don't have anything to do. But yeah, so this was a send off for Elektra Lopez because she's going on to the main roster, which we saw on SmackDown. She's going to be joining Santos Escobar and Angel and Umberto to have their new edition of Legado del Fantasma. And well, Lola, she gets the victory after that kick that she gave to Elektra and, shake her ass a little bit. And then, ta da! Like, that's about it.
Where's
It's
Ken
not,
Lewis? Is Ken Lewis in here?
yeah, he's already in
He's
smart.
okay.
He said it wasn't a send off, it was a packed up,
Let me tell you
big,
something.
big loser.
Electra carried wholeheartedly. Okay, who you think was calling the match? Not Miss MMA over here. Okay, talking about she packed up. Girl, I don't think she packed up with that goddamn ponytail. Her ponytails be slick. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Did you watch the match? Did you watch the match? Because yeah, Elektra Lopez was carrying that girl.
If you thought
J Lo
that
was
Lola was
carrying Jennifer
carrying,
Lopez.
if you thought
Carrying
that
like cross. Carrying like cross, baby.
if you thought that Lola was carrying this match, you're insane. You really are.
Child, he wasn't even
Honestly.
paying attention to the other person anyway, so it don't even damn
Hold
matter.
on, he don't know what the fuck going on. Whatever. But yeah, so Lola gets the victory. She stays down here in NXT and figure out her life. Maybe she go back to the block or something. And Joseph, of course, Jennifer Lopez won.
That shit is
I love what
disgusting.
I do here. I love what I do here. We give them all kind of names. Um,
I
I
feel
still need
like
to
J Lo or something. That shit pissed me off. She
don't
pissed
be
me off.
fooled by
Yes,
like
the block.
that. I'm still Lola from the block. Used to have a
She's from
little girl,
Miami,
have a
right?
lot. Huh?
She's from Miami, right? That's where her name came from.
Yeah. I don't know this where it came from, but she's from Miami.
Oh well, if you walking around talking about you Lola, I heard it was like Lola Bunny and then Miami Vice.
Yeah, Lola Vice,
That's sweet.
Vice City, shit like that. You know.
That's sweet.
Shout out to all the Hispanics, the Cubanas and shit like that.
Hello, Roger.
Hi, Mr. Roger. Uh,
Roger Deck.
all right.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Lola
What
from
was
the
it?
block. She looks as she look like people think I'm playing like that's why I call Jennifer Lopez because she gives me Jennifer Lopez literally.
She not lying though. She does think this. I don't think this, but I'm just saying.
She gives me Jennifer Lopez. I'm telling you. One time for the Cubanos and the Cubanas,
I don't
shout
know
out
what
to
that is.
y'all. Cubans. Shout out to
Oh,
y'all.
I don't know. I'm
Shout
like
out to y'all.
Cubanos.
Yeah, not what you thought I was about Cuban leaks or something? Cuban cigars.
Tread lightly. Nah, I didn't know what that.
What? Cuban coffee?
I didn't know, girl. The only Cuban we can talk about right here is a link, okay? But I didn't know what that word. I promise to God, I didn't know what that word said.
What?
The
What?
Cubanos,
Oh, Cubano.
I can't say it.
It's okay. I need help. She told me. Girl,
Oh damn! I forgot I got it. Y'all coming in the stream? Come on, we talking wrestling, y'all.
what? Oh, girl. Well, she do like J Lo. We can agree on that. Thank you, Mr. Ken Lewis. I appreciate it. As long as y'all know that she's giving, you know, you know, waiting
Yeah,
for tonight. Let's get loud type shit. You know what I'm saying?
girl, two different
But yeah,
eras.
enough of her. Uh, we also got this much villain type of field with Dijak and Joe Gacy because obviously Dijak and Eddie Throw situation is like done for. Congratulations, she still won. Let's see if she can win a championship. Some people can't do that. And yeah, so they have this feud going on. It's been going on for quite a minute now, and I think it really, really screwed out the night. Because with this brawl right here, and then them brawling outside, and then basically Dijak throws Joe Gacy off of the top of the building. Joe Gacy, you got to be tired of like getting yourself in these trigger warning suicidal moments. Okay,
Yeah,
the first time you jumped off, and I thought you were like done for, like I thought you was like that was it, and you come back or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, like you just rise from the dead or something. And now you're getting thrown off again, and it's like you're truly enjoying the pain that's given to you or whatever. So Ava did announce that they would be having a match, no disqualification at Vengeance Day and everything. So sure. All right. Then we get to Lexis King versus Ridge Hollins. I don't give a damn about Ridge. Lexis King, you still on my shit list, but not as bad. Um, cool
wait,
match.
wait.
What?
Did this change?
When?
Like he's not as bad on your list.
Well, because he's in the ring with Ridge and he beat Ridge,
Hmm.
so he's not that bad. I'm glad that with I'm happy that with the move that Ridge is known to do on wrestlers, it did not hurt Lexis King because he's just like kind of really, really getting started over here with causing a lot of problems and everything, being a troublemaker and all this stuff there. Even with his situation, still trying to flirt with not with JC and like Thea, and Riley's not having it, honey. So he gonna end
Yeah,
up
that's
being his
the real
real
team right there.
team. That is a real team. But yeah,
Who
so
is
Lexis King.
King dating anybody? I'm not being funny when I ask this. Like, is he with someone?
I don't know if he's still with that girl that he was
Okay. I
with.
didn't know if he was dating anyone in the industry or anything like that.
Nah, he wasn't. Not in one of the industry wise, but he was dating some girl. But I don't know if they're still together or whatnot.
Yeah,
Cause he was posting on social media, so they may not be together anymore.
that's what I
Sometimes
figured.
when y'all start posting them, who Riley in real life? No. Lexus King.
No. I'm
Riley is married to well, not married, but will
glad
be
that
married
part.
to Blair Davenport. So we
Yeah.
know that. But it's about Lexus King. Guess he was in one in real life. Don't have the information, but I'm sure, as the time progresses, you know. Well, if he is, and I think he's still dating that same girl, then that's all I can think of. But yeah, he got the victory tonight over Ridge, so girl. And then Gallus came out and attacked Ridge, and basically, I guess he's on the injury list now. So there's that. Trick and Mello, of course, even though they did win tonight, I mean, the story truly feel like it ends on Sunday to try to figure out if they will both be going home victorious, in their own aspect. Winning the Dusty Rose Classic, and then Trick going off to you know maybe possibly being NXT champion. Who honestly knows about that? But it's definitely a little telling here when they had this sit down prior to Trick having to go out there and have this one on one face to face with Dragunov. I don't know. Kind of just got to figure out what's going to happen because they have dragged this out a bit. But I don't mind it. But I'm hoping that I feel like Vengeance Day, it literally just writes itself. It does. So just all about if that truly does happen, whatever it is supposed to happen.
Child.
Speaking of things happening, this is a real difficult time for me. As you know, my historical white black college university was supposed to be laid to rest today and everything. And we got so many memories that they brought back to us from the beginning. A first day of class, going in there, meeting the dean and professor and all this and that, him cursing out all the students because they were not getting their shit together and asking dumb questions and all the community stuff we did together. It was such a great time being a part of Chase University. And it looked as if like this was going to be the time where we actually truly shut down the best school ever brought to NXT, period. Um, and well, JC comes out and she lets it be known that, well, her and Thea have been working on a calendar with a lot of the girls um, down in NXT, and there will be a calendar shoot uh, that's going to be going on sale and it will be revealed on Sunday at Vengeance Day to go on sale so at least that people can buy and everything. And they end up bringing out a lot of the girls, some that should have stayed in the back.
Amir, if
Um,
that's you, girl, you need to go to the back.
I don't know.
Fall to the back. Girl, girl, no. Actually, take your ass to ROH. How about that?
Should I go home for real?
Cause you need to go on. Hell no, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
You worse.
But we did have a few cute girls, especially I always keep my eyes on the black women because those are the ones that stand out to me most and everything like that. Outside of the ones that are blackfishing like they always do. And y'all live for it
Black
anyway. And y'all live for it anyway. But
gatekeeper.
um, but this is what I mean. I guess that this is something that Chase U is going to be looking forward to. And Mr. Chase, I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is something that JC is doing. I still don't trust her by no means necessary at all whatsoever. I don't. I don't. And I know for a fact eventually she's going to be the one to show that she was the one who brought all that. She didn't start happening till she brought her ass over here and started to change Thea to be this little thought or whatever. Nobody got time for that. Okay? At all whatsoever. So,
That calendar might get y'all school open up.
well, this ain't no whorehouse, okay?
To you.
They ain't no cabaret, all right? But we had to figure out I was gonna go on there, and he did welcome JC into Chase U. Her facial expression is like, I don't know how I feel about it, but okay, yeah. I am, because she allowed that girl to influence her terribly at that. Hasn't and it didn't go nowhere at all whatsoever. By no means, not at all. So as we move on with the women, because we saw earlier when Rin, whatever her name is, supposed to be Maddie, was standing by with Ariana Grace, and Ariana Grace talking some trash, doing what she does best, being a beauty girl and pageant queen and blah blah, and Fallon overheard her, and this is how we get to this match here. Supposed to be a one-on-one match with Fallon and Ariana Grace, and the match was going a-okay. I give it that much. Fallon, of course, carrying the match all through and through. Until Lash and Jakara, because obviously Lash and Jakara are having some issues with Fallon and Ren Sinclair. And they came out and Jakara distracted the referee. Ren didn't really even do nothing. She didn't even try to knock Jakara down or nothing. Or even try to get herself involved in any capacity when it came to Lash. And so Fallon ended up taking a big boot from Lash, and Ariana gets her victory over Fallon, all because of this continuing situation between Lash Legend and Fallon Henley alongside Jakara, and now possibly Ren, because you know, she's in affiliation with Fallon. And I mean, yeah, of course, with Ren did eliminate Lash to get the final spot, and everything like that, to try to get the final spot before it was the Fatal Four. So yeah, she definitely did do that. So I can understand why Lash is pretty upset, because like this new girl coming in and she eliminates me within a match or whatever. Like, absolutely not. We're not doing that. So, but shout out to Ariana Grace. She gets a victory over Fallon Henley. And obviously, there's going to be even more stuff spewing out between Fallon, Jakara, Ren, and Fallon Henley. We move on to Noman Dar versus Von Wagner. Um, this was the Heritage Cup match, and Noman Dar did end up getting the victory over Von Wagner. And even in the midst of everything that was going on within this match, um, Fallon and Ren was not happy about what happened earlier within the match before, and Jakara and Lash were trying their best to um, do what they do, assist Noman Dar with getting that victory over Von Wagner by holding on to Von Wagner's leg. And Fallon and Ren came out and they started jumping their ass in the crowd and all this stuff and took it all the way to the back. But at the end of the day, Mr. Norman Dar is still the Heritage Cup champion. Um, don't know who's gonna be the one to beat him, but I know for sure it's gonna be someone who's bigger than him. And I don't mean like literally bigger than him. What? I don't know what you just said.
That's not what you're talking about?
No,
Oh.
I don't know what that has.
No, I thought you said someone bigger than him. So I'm like, is it going to be bigger than him that way?
No, like name wise,
Oh.
he's not much of a big name like that either. But you
Who did
know,
they just signed? It
um,
would be funny if it was Andrade, but he's too.
well, Andrade is on Monday Night Raw, so
I
I
love
think they like to
him,
keep
but
the
he's
Heritage Cup
not.
more so for like the UK kind of European UK kind of guys. That's what I think.
Unless you're Krisha, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So
What?
you ain't never heard that back in the day?
No, actually,
Yeah,
never, never heard that before.
it's
That
a
is new
southern
to
thing.
me.
They used to say it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, but that changed.
I
People,
don't know.
people did it
People are
to joke.
enjoying the fact of their golden shower. They like they
Well, people
lemonade.
did it to joke because of R. Kelly. So
Oh well,
that's why the joke never.
well.
But that's why I added the Krisha part because Krisha does she likes stuff like that. I'm not knocking either. Like if that's what you like, you like. But now I have to add to the joke. So
Okay, I got it. Oh
cheers to a girl sleep.
my god. Okay, well, shout out to Norman Dar, I guess, for continuing on holding this Heritage Cup until someone else comes and take it off him, maybe.
No.
When we get to the end of the
What
show,
year is this? This is the real. This is real.
this is what they use for him. Literally, this looks like a rap video. Like he finna be on the flyer for the weekend or something.
For
I'm
the
dead ass. Like you go to like what?
for the club.
For the club.
This is disgusting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey Eric.
Girl,
Welcome.
this render is. Girl, what the hell?
This is what they use for him.
That shit is
It's
disgusting. It don't
definitely
be bad. I had no idea. I really didn't. I never saw this. I don't catch the graphics because uh Santana does the graphics for. I only do graphics for Monday. That's it. So like if I don't see the graphics, I don't see them till they get put on here because I don't go and look. Like back when we were in the universe, I would go and pick out all the graphics and post them, and try to get as many as we could during the day to keep engagement and stuff. But we don't do that no more. Not as much. So no, I had no idea. This render deserves jail, honestly. But it just feels like whoever edited, like my issue
I don't
is
know
his.
why acting like he doesn't have like an actual render. Like
Yeah,
it's
like
not the render that they have for Vengeance Day, which is
it looks
crazy.
so random.
It's so
I
crazy
don't,
because they don't have this. They
if
don't
y'all
have
are
this for
trying
that.
to like, I don't know. I don't even know how to even break this down. This is crazy as hell. But we move on, as Santana would say.
No. Nikki is over this render. Listen, he's
This shit is crazy, Ken.
like, girl, what are
Like,
you? What are y'all doing for real?
girl.
Um, but yeah, so we get to what the end of the show where we finally have this face to face between Dragonoff and Hood Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Uh, very much so.
He's
Uh,
slanging though.
yeah, so much
Shout out to
good.
Lash.
Shout out to Lash.
I
That
thought you was married. That ain't
she
my business.
she was at one point, but
But
things happen.
every marriage ain't happy, so
That's true. So, listen, there's been a lot of people who came into the wrestling business that have been married,
Oh yeah.
end up finding their partner in the business. So that happens a lot. So you just listen. You just got to find your one, and if you find your one, that's it. Maybe I'll find my one day. But I
Heck.
don't talk to people, and I don't like people talking to me. So
Oh,
I
I don't
thought,
know anything about
well,
Trick.
Trick was engaged to that girl. I do remember Trick being engaged to that girl that he went to like that. It's like some festival thing in Miami, and
Mm.
then after that, I didn't see her anymore, like at all whatsoever. Like I didn't see her at all no more.
They were booed up at Love and WWE though.
hmm So I don't know, honey. I think we found out who attacked Trick. I mean, I hope so.
Now,
You know,
are we doing? I know this is a
you'll
little.
find someone, Mr. Lewis. I think I think you'll find someone quicker than me. I don't talk to people, and I don't really like people talking to me. And then people who do come up to talk to me, I don't know if they feel like they're intimidated by me or what, because I just be there. So I don't
I
know.
have many stories,
To
so
some people, I look like I don't know. I don't know, and I also don't know what people's first impressions are of me when I'm out in public because I'm not the smiling person. Majority of the time, my face, I'm looking because I'm observing the area
yeah.
that I'm in a lot of times. So like, if I look like I don't want people to talk to me, it's not that I don't want people to talk to me. I just don't like when people run up on me, even if you know me, don't run up
She
on me.
does have
Like
to deal
you
with
have to
that.
walk. You have to walk. You have to grab my attention first, and then approach me. Don't just approach me out the blue because then
Yeah.
it's not gonna be like
And I think Santana has to deal with it even more when people are like coming up and talking to me. And
yeah.
then especially like if we're in a certain area, it just like the capacity of space. Like people just
Yeah.
need to like, back up a little bit. That's all.
And I don't like
But
when people
it
stand
happens
on
to me
my
in
side and they're like, I don't like when people stand on my side and they're talking to Nikki because then it's like you're talking over and through
yeah,
me, and it's like I really don't like that. Go stand on the side of Nikki and talk to Nikki so that I don't have to hear the conversation because
right,
I know how to tune people out.
right.
It's like that video of Beyonce and Jay-Z and that little white lady sitting over there, Beyonce in the middle, and Jay-Z and the girl having the conversation, and Beyonce's like, waving to everybody. It's like,
Yeah.
girl, that's me all day.
All day.
So the fuck out of here. I'm an asshole too, but sometimes I guess that intrigues a lot of people,
It's
honestly, because I'm an asshole, I'm a serious, and I just have this firmness about me
yeah.
where it's like,
People also become possessive of things that they don't know
mm,
about. Like I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, I'm really quiet in public, so people can either I think I give off this like either you love it or you hate it. With you, I think you're such a different like aura where it's like you come out very mysterious. Like you people are so like people want to know why you're like that. That's like and they become possessive of that. Like I've seen it in our social groups and not even just with you, but just in general. Like when people can't possess certain people's, rhetoric or whatever it may be, they try hard. And I think that's the worst part. And like a lot of people end up finding friendships that aren't really friendships because they've ended up forcing it. And then they find out they don't have, that much in common. But then they also find out that this is not the person.
Right.
We all paint people to be how we want them to be. And we have to uncover. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you checking out?
Ja, Wi-Fi kan je.
Give me just a second.
Huh?
So yeah, while Nikki's at work, but yeah, I don't want to say I'm not the friendliest person, but like I'm not the friendliest person. Like I'm not the one that's like, even if I've known you like in passing or like had conversation with you on social media, don't expect me to like walk up to you and speak to you, or don't expect to be me to be welcoming with opening arms because we've had conversations on social media or because we may have done things together. That's just not me at all whatsoever. Like we can have conversations, we can talk, but you don't have to touch me, or you don't have to like try to hug me or anything like that. That's just not me. Like eventually, like allow if you allow me to initiate it, then and if I do initiate it, that means I do like you. But if I don't initiate anything, I've had people walk up to me and try to shake my hand, and I just look down at it and like, you got your hand out. Like I notice how everybody has their way of greeting people, but I'm not a handshaker. I'm not a hugger on the first meet. You're not gonna be able to touch me. You're not gonna be able to touch my shoulder. You're not gonna be able to touch me. Period. At
I've
all
hugged you.
whatsoever. I've hugged Nikki twice. I can say that, and
Yeah, I remember both times.
that's a year apart of when
One in
a year
Dallas
and 2 months
and
in
one
front.
in Memphis.
Yeah,
I wasn't
like
expecting Memphis because I was child.
well,
I was in a
like
whole nother mind state.
well, a lot of people don't know because
But she
like
was ready for me to get this
with
shit.
me, no, because like with me, I don't like, yeah, I have this like nonchalantness about me, but I don't like to see people feel like things are their fault when it's out of their control, or feel like it's they're the ones to blame for things that are happening when it's really
Right.
just the other person trying to take accountability for someone else's accountability that they shouldn't be taking anyway. That's always my thing. I don't like to see people, be emotional in front of me because I mean I'm a Cancer. I'm fucking emotional already. I deal with 30 emotions all day. You just never know what the fuck
No,
you're gonna
for real.
get. You just don't know
No,
what
for
you're
real.
gonna get. I'm so serious. I'm in tune with my emotions so in depth, like you just don't know what you're gonna get. But because there's other elements of like, my rising being a Gemini and my rising being a Libra and my Gemini being a moon, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, I'm chill. Like let me be cool and chill and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually as time progresses, maybe on the first meet you're not gonna be able to hug me or touch me, but maybe on the second meet, you know what I'm saying, I may be a little more open need to having, being hugged by somebody or shake my hand, like, and stuff like that. That's
See,
just
I
me.
had the patience of Job. Was that who was in the Bible that had patience?
I think so. Don't ask me.
I don't know, girl. The Santana is very understanding and very patient, and like
But that took a lot of growth though with
it
me. I didn't
absolutely.
have that.
No, I
I
agree.
didn't have that at all. Like I used to be very quick tempered. As a like you could like anything used to piss me off.
Yeah.
And I mean absolutely anything would set me the fuck off. But now as I gotten older, like I was trying to tell people I haven't been mad since like 2015.
Lord Jesus, Nikki is
I
funny.
don't I don't know. I don't know what mad Santana is like. I don't know. Because I haven't been mad. I don't allow things to piss me off as easily. I'm like, okay. All I'm gonna tell you is once to leave me alone or stop talking to me. If
Yeah.
you continue, then I'm like, all right, because I'm gonna tell you once.
I
That's
feel like
it.
my stream just caught up to me talking to that man. I ain't gonna open the goddamn door. What? Are you dumb?
I thought that was your boss or something. Like
Oh.
it's literally like Nikki's at like subbing like at a school or something. Like you finish your work. I told y'all not to come up here. I told y'all like just okay. I get to it. Just put it over there. Like,
I'm like, don't open that door. It's cracked open so I can see, but don't open that door. I hate when people see me and they feel like they just come to fuck in. Girl, what the fuck? Like, folks is crazy. Folks are crazy. But
all
yeah,
right. I'm
we gotta
sorry we got
continue.
sidetracked. We gotta talk about this on like
Oh yeah,
another show or whatever.
reality
Because
TV
honestly,
fix if y'all want to know.
yeah, because I feel like y'all like a lot of people don't know much about me because I'm so private with myself. And
Yeah.
honestly, it ain't none of y'all business because honestly,
Yeah.
truly, what the fuck can y'all say?
That's
Nothing.
why I be
Because I
telling people like I'm not trying to be shady when I say we're the dominant tag team. We're a real tag team. We eat, breathe, leave 24/7. Like I just don't see it with everybody else. Taking pictures and uploading stuff and kicking and shit like that. No. That doesn't make a tag team. Like putting in the work. We've been to the gym together. Like we've traveled together. Like you gotta put in the work, but our content also is putting in work too. We're always in meetings, many meetings. Santana's always like it could be 8 o'clock in the morning and now she knows I'm up, which is crazy. But she'll send me something and she'll be like, hey, handle this, and I'll be like, I need this. And it's a team, it's not about, you know, oh, I don't I'm gonna save that one. But it's not about
I'm real cool as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie. I really am. I mean, like in the beginning, when y'all meet me, I may be a little standoffish, but that's just me filling people out.
yeah.
That's always been my character. I just fill people out because you just never know what people are up to, especially in this wrestling community world. Because I'm so new here, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm new here. I don't feel like not everybody knows who I am and everything. Like I had a career before I stepped into wrestling media, so can nobody y'all people who been here can't tell me shit.
She
Okay.
interviewed Tyrese, y'all.
All right, Nikki.
I'm just saying, bro.
I don't tell people to Google me for a reason.
We've had this conversation.
I had my own shit before I even jumped over to wrestling media because I felt like some of y'all need a little spice over here because y'all so used to the blandness and y'all need a little spice.
I think what we brought
y'all need a little flavor
actually not
here.
being scared to say our opinions. And I think a lot of people are so scared to say their opinions. And there's nothing wrong with it because I know having a big personality isn't like the greatest thing in the world. I'm not saying everybody should have. I'm saying it should be natural. And I think when me and Santana met each other, we did a lot of shit talking. Not about people in the spaces because we didn't even fucking know people in the spaces. We knew each other before we even were doing wrestling. So we fed off of each other very well. And we created a bond before we even started. It was me and Santana didn't start working together for almost a year before we even known each other. So we had already had this strong ass bond going into this and people not even knowing we were a tag team. And then more recently, it's just been, we've just been able to dominate more. But honey, I guess we can get to these predictions.
I guess so, but with the look of with Braun Breaker and a Baron coming out to attack Trick and Mello and Dragunov, well, attack a Trick and Dragunov in the beginning, and then Mello coming out to try to save the day, and they end up standing tall. But it seems like Trick is very, very focused on trying to get this victory over Dragunov because he turned his attention away from the situation going on with Braun and Baron to Dragunov. So and Mello's like, I don't know, honey, but why y'all can't use this regular ass
That's
render
what
for
I'm
him.
saying.
That's what I was saying. Like, y'all got this
Yeah.
render over here for NXT, and then you got this render here. Like, come on now. This man got hella renders. Y'all could just use that one. But yeah. So we move on to our predictions.
Mhm.
We're gonna get into Dragunov versus Trick Williams for the NXT championship. Um, I do feel like Dragunov is going to retain. I
100%.
have a I have such a big feeling that Dragunov is going to retain.
100%. And we may
Yeah,
see Andrade.
we might. We just might. You know what I'm saying? But
I just badly want to see that man. I really do. I miss Charlotte, and that's the closest shit. That's
well,
the closest
listen,
thing
he's
that I
on
have.
Monday Night Raw, and you know that with Battleground for NXT, they're going to be in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
The Monday Night Raw
Well,
is in
Macon. Well, I think it's make. Well, I don't know. The Macon
it's
is.
in May.
I don't.
No, but they're going to be for Battleground. They're going to
Yeah.
be in Savannah, of course,
Yeah.
but that Monday Night Raw is going to be in Savannah as well, and they are selling 2 combo tickets for that too.
Oh
So
shit.
they're selling.
I don't know if I'm. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. Savannah gets too close to the border for me, but we'll see. Because background is cute, honey.
It is. I mean, I didn't think they were,
They
in
know
Savannah.
the down south is killing. Like the down
It
south
was
got
like
the best. Like period. We got the best crowds, except Ohio. Ohio killing us, but Chicago's good too. Philly's good too. But like down south as a whole, like you can go to any. Like WWE can literally go to like I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like they're going to Chattanooga, and I'm sure they're going to sell that. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going Dragunov too.
I don't know. I just have a feeling that Dragunov is gonna get that victory. So you're saying we're not gonna see each other, is what you're saying, Nikki?
We're gonna see each other. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. But y'all know, I'm not really I'm not trying to let people know where I'm at because they're gonna be weird, and then I gotta spend all this money, and then
We'll keep you posted.
yeah,
We'll do that.
yeah, we'll
No,
figure.
we can't tell our whereabouts anymore. I can, cause who the fuck gonna check me, boo? I still show
You're
up.
not gonna check me either, but I just love
Y'all bitches can't stop me from going nowhere.
let me tell you something.
I'm right now.
I'm gonna say this as
What y'all do?
censored as I can. If y'all bitches fly places that don't even have international airports and have to drive an hour just to make sure I'm not at an event, that is harassment. Now the table's turned because the closest airport to the stadium in Clarksville is an hour. 1 hour.
Oh,
So that means you would have to rent a car because you ain't taking no Uber. Y'all bitches broke. You ain't taking no Uber. That means you would have to get in your car and then drive. So if y'all do all that to take me down, you better get ready. You better get a new lawyer.
I'll tell you that.
So, but yeah, shout out to Battleground Podcast for always allowing us over here. We love them so
You're
much.
gonna make me curse some words. I don't even do anything. But yeah, so Dragunov, I'm gonna be taking that.
Congratulations.
Oba versus Dragon Lee for the North American Championship. Dragon Lee, I do like you a lot. I think you're a fantastic wrestler. Your theme song is crazy. But I do feel like Oba is gonna retain because I mean it just seems like they have a lot of high hopes, and girl, go back to Friday Night SmackDown. You got stuff to do over there. So it's nice that Dragon Lee is like his first opponent, to defend this title against and everything like that. Because I mean, Dragon Lee wanted to get his rematch because he felt like it was unfair how he cashed in on him. But when you have this breakout tournament contract, you can do whatever the hell you want. But I do have a feeling that oh god, Owen's gonna get their victory.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna go the same. I think Dragon Lee might turn heel, low key, or he just might be done with NXT.
He might be. It's time for him to be done with NXT. Like, You did what you could with this championship and everything like that. You know, you got off Dominic, you know, which was very shocking at that. But you know, here we are.
There we
All
go.
right, so this match was made tonight, so there's not no official graphic for it as of right now, but it's a no disqualification match with Dijak versus Joe Gacy. I have a feeling that Joe Gacy is going to get this victory.
I'm gonna say Gacy too because I don't care.
Okay.
Both of them are down in the dumps, honey, so they both need it. We already know what's going with this one. This is good.
Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams in the finals for the Dusty Rhodes Classic tournament.
Everybody, I'm going. Listen, I'm just excited for the match. I didn't think it would be them. I thought it was gonna be LWO.
Well, I
Put
feel
up.
like they needed to give some type of story and some type of at least some type of competition. Not saying that LWO is not going to give the like Braun
Yeah.
and you know bearing that, but you know I'm sticking beside my man. So forget a prediction. I'm sticking by my man all through and through. So Mello and Trick, y'all know what to do. I'll tell you that much. Also, we have this match here, which is a 6 mixed max tag match with OTM and the family. Of course, this has kind of been something that's been going like real crazy and everything like that. And I have a feeling that OTM might get this victory over the family. I have a feeling that that is something that is going to happen. It feels like the other shoe will start to drop because Melo needs Trick to help him realize the one title Melo has won in NXT. This is random, but like I said, it's something that they kind of been building up with the fights, and you know they needed a woman to be a part of OTM. You know, at least to even out the odds with whatever the girl name is again. This is definitely probably going to be on a pre-show, of course. Like you know, NXT they're the only ones that kind of now give you pre-show matches. So I don't put anything past it. I'm surprised Reginald ain't in this match. Well, I don't think he's really needed for this match. I feel like you know you have the two guys who actually are the tag team, and you bring Jada in to be that woman to take on what's her name, Alyssa, Arissa, whatever her name is, and go from there. So, but I do feel like OTM will get this victory. And when Nikki comes back, we'll get her thoughts on that too. Also, lastly, on the predictions for NXT Vengeance Day, Lara Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. Um, Man, this match here already is going to be absolutely amazing. I just know that it is. But I do feel like Lara is going to retain her title. Now, I do feel like with Tatum, she's going to find a way to, of course, get herself involved the best way possible, even if Lara does not want her to be out there. But I do feel like Lara will retain. Now, if Roxanne does becomes champion again, then I feel like maybe Jennifer Lopez will, bring her ass off the block and come to the ring and cash in and take the title off of Roxanne. You know what I'm saying? Even though Roxanne would have made history at that time as being someone of the newer generation of the NXT women's um, locker room, that she will maybe be transitional for Miss Jennifer Lopez, but I doubt it. I do feel like Lowry is going to retain her title. But if they wanted to give it to Roxanne, I mean, it is what it is. So,
Did I miss a match?
it was this one here.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, this is where we at now, the last one. So it's on you.
I say Roxanne. I think she becomes a two-time and adds to the list with Charlotte and Shayna. And that's just what we have to do right now because I just feel like that's where we're at. And I feel like she has to have one more run, kind of like Shayna did. I don't, child. If she does, that's her business. But I tell you, if I have tomatoes, she gonna get it. I'm gonna throw some damn tomatoes. I will risk getting put out for throwing tomatoes at Lullabies. Okay, don't try me. I'm telling you. But
Y'all
nah,
see some tomatoes getting thrown. You know where it came from.
right. I don't know. I don't know. This is the part that
Yeah.
scares. This is the part that I knew would scare me about Lyra's rank.
Yeah.
I think we're almost at a dead end, and I think in order to turn around, she has to, like Roxanne has to win, and then Lyra has to kind of. She's known for having matches with Becky and Rhea, and she could be in the elimination chamber.
Who's getting hostile now? I'm chilling, but if she bring her ass out there, she's gonna get popped in the face.
Why she ain't got no match? That's what you need to ask yourself.
I don't know. Nikki will be going to the show. Santana will not be there. Unfortunately,
I might.
Santana has to say for no surrender. Okay, because I gotta see my man. I miss Mustafa Ali. Okay,
Okay.
I gotta save all my coins for that man just in case they do a meet and greet.
And I
Okay.
do not blame her because she knows that this is the year that I feel like a lot of people are going to see Santana more at the events, like especially Impact, TNA.
That's all that matters.
TNA, I will not.
Just don't walk up on me. That's all that matters.
I will not be there.
Unless I've seen your vaccine.
I'm not coming back to TNA until, honestly. So we'll see. I can watch at home, but event wise, nah, not right now. Just not right now. Too many heavy hitters that I want to see other places like Deonna Purrazzo. I can see Trey other places. I want to see Giselle. I love seeing Giselle wrestle. So, and I love the division over there. The roster is just amazing. But TNA not gonna see me because people have to learn to what would be the word that how can I put this? People have to learn to appreciate the ones who've been there when there were 20 people at Skyway. So when people can start doing that, then I'm fine. I will always support TNA, but I'm not gonna go crazy on no tickets or nothing like that because it just is what it is. There's been a shift in the wrestling community, and I don't think it's a bad shift. I just think people are starting to, just be more on their own when it comes to certain things and just, have to make certain decisions and, working in sports and working in other places, it does get the schedules that we have for the guest services, like at the stadium, it's just ridiculous. So, and then I don't get to travel out the country. I don't have a passport yet. But you might see me at AEW, you might. Who knows? But y'all make sure that y'all speak to Santana.
Don't
Oh,
come
God.
up to me. Don't come up to me and don't ask me. Oh, where is Nikki? I don't know. Go message her if you want to know.
That's a good question. That's a fair answer though.
I don't know where Nikki is.
Because you won't know.
I don't know. You have to follow Big Bar B, aka Normandisha,
Yeah.
Darisha, whatever.
No, Misha Dar. But that's only that's only if I have the braids in.
Mm-hmm.
That's only. But
yeah,
great show. Loved it. NXT Uncut, man. Predictions. I think it's gonna be a great weekend, to be honest. Of just wrestling period. Because last weekend was amazing, even though y'all were, man.
Rihanna. But yeah, so that was pretty much NXT Uncut, as well as the predictions for Vengeance Day. We'll probably discuss a little bit more of Vengeance Day on Tuesday. For NXT.
Well, no, that's on Monday. Never mind.
Yeah. We'll do it on Tuesday just to give a little bit of thoughts on what happened on the show, what we thought about it, and everything like that. We will definitely be back on Thursday for TNA wrestling to be exact. But also, it is the first day of Black History Month, and we do have an interview coming out with Jada Stone for our Black History Month spotlight. So
Yes,
definitely
sir.
check that out. That will come out at 10 a.m. in the morning. So you guys can definitely take a look at that and everything. This will be the final show for Trinity and everything. And shout out to her for making a
The fact
return.
that
She
she's
will be,
running on while being with WWE is crazy.
yeah, it will be on the bump tomorrow. So check that
Oh,
out too as well. Her and Bailey are going to be on the bump tomorrow.
yeah.
So that's the first time she's been on the bump, from my understanding.
Yeah, I've
So
never seen
yeah,
her on there.
thank you. Let me say something. Listen, what was brought to the universe will continue elsewhere because
Absolutely.
it was brought by the person
Yeah,
who introduced.
absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
you continue on what you brought to a new place. And that's
Absolutely.
on that. But other than that, we thank you guys as always for coming in to hang out with us here in the Shakers Den. Shout out to Battleground Podcast as always. Definitely make sure you do once again, like Nikki said in the beginning. And as I said, check out the interview that they have with Shawn Michaels. It was really,
Yes,
really
sir.
great. A lot of conversations ahead of Visions Day. So definitely check that out and everything like that. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday for TNA Wrestling post show. And then after that, we'll possibly be back for Sunday because I got now that's TV working, y'all. So
Sunday is vengeance.
Sunday is Vengeance. So we may hold off, but just to let you guys know that I do have now this TV. So we can get back into our Young and Reckless. But I was enjoying
One
Promo
more
King.
chance.
Not lie.
Yeah, that was good. That was
We might have
good.
to continue that and
Yeah.
everything because that is the season that like Nikita Lyons is on. So
And it
shout out
was
to
a good
Nikita.
season too. It really
It
was.
was.
I
It
like
was.
Zeus product. It's good. So
It was. But yeah, so you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Like I said, we'll see you guys back on Thursday for TNA, and definitely make sure you guys do check out that interview that we do have coming out with Jada Stone. This has been your NXT Uncut here in the Shakers Den, where of course it's invite only, and we'll see you guys back on Thursday.